Hey everyone, it's Impossible from towardsgamer.com, here to give you a small guide on how to offlane Clockwerk. Now, Clockwerk is probably one of the most popular offlaners at the moment. His cogs is an extremely good ability. It allows you to keep yourself safe from almost any sort of ganks. It allows you to create space, and his rocket flare, is a really good way of ensuring last hits, even if you're against numerous opponents in the same lane. Now you can see that as I started off, I picked up one Tango, one Salve, and a Stout Shield. This is enough survivability for you to be okay in the lane. And the first thing I do is I buy a set of wards and place it so I can block the Radiant Pole camp. Now there is a spot right there in between the trees, which when a ward is placed there, automatically blocks the camp for you. What does this mean for me during my lane is that the Radiant side will not be able to spawn creeps there, and therefore they will not be able to pull the camp and deny me XP during the lane. This means that I will have a much easier lane since I will be able to get almost all the XP, and they will be forced to buy wards to deward it. Now here, what you want to do with Clockwerk is block the creeps. Kind of like get in front of them, block them a bit, and once they're really close to you, you use your cogs, which traps them for, I think, 5 seconds is the duration at level 1. So this also allows the wave to the creep equilibrium to be much closer to your tower, which makes you much safer early on, and allows you to get a few last hits. So for now, I'm just against a solo bounty hunter, so I'll just be trying to trade last hits, get farm where I can. He did pick up Janata first thing, which means he's gonna have an advantage compared to me when it comes to last hitting every 20 seconds, is it, level 1? I can't exactly remember. But anyways, as an offlane hero, you're mostly just there to get farm and maybe pick up a quick level 6, pick up some boots, and then start roaming, pretty much start ganking. Now, as you could see there, Juggernaut came from the back, which I didn't realize. And they tried to go for a kill. I managed to juke Juggernaut spin, and luckily get out of there pretty safe. So I decided to pop a salve to bring my health back to the maximum, and just keep on going. That really should have been a kill for them. It wasn't particularly well played. If maybe if Bounty Hunter had a level of his shuriken, that mini stun would have guaranteed them a kill. Now just a quick pause there. And I will check how I'm doing last hit wise. So our carries Van is topping the charts, which is very good. I'm keeping up with Bounty Hunter, which is perfect in this case. It's exactly like how you want your offlane to be going. Now game resumes. Now that there's 2 people, I can't exactly afford to be close to the creeps like it was when I was solo just against Bounty Hunter. So I'll be using my rocket flare to ensure some last hits and harass them a little bit. At level 1 it's only 50 damage, it's not a big deal, but once at level 4 it's 200 damage nuke, and it's a global range, so rocket flare is really powerful. Luckily for me, it seems like Juggernaut and Bounty Hunter aren't communicating very well, so they're pushing the wave really hard. This means that I'm getting pretty much all the XP possible. This is basically a free XP on my side. I don't even have to do anything, and I'm getting the XP I need. And with rocket flare, I'm able to secure last hits, and yeah, pretty much keep Bounty and Juggernaut away from me as much as I can. Usually, if you're against a tougher lane, say you're against a tri lane or more ranged heroes, this is like the distance you want to keep with Clockwerk, more or less where I am right now. Stay near your tower, stay pretty much the very edge of the XP range, and basically just spam your flare so you can get last hits and hopefully soak up some experience too. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like last hit wise, me and Bounty Hunter are very close. This is exactly how I want the lane to be going. I'm not going to try and get too greedy by staying close. I do know that Juggernaut spin can do quite a bit of damage, and same with Bounty Hunter. He can burst me down quite quickly with Janata. And even his bonus damage coming out from invisibility. So really, right now I'm just gonna play it safe, Try and get my level 6 as quickly as possible, and try not to die really. I will pick up a pair of boots, not from side shop because the lane's really not to my favor right now. Going through side shop would make it very easy for them to gank me and hope maybe even get a kill. So I'm just going to use the courier for this one. Then you might have noticed just a couple seconds ago we did get first blood on our tri lane, so that's very good news.
Do it with flair.
Yeah, right now just keeping up the rocket harass. Rocket is really mana efficient. I think it's only 50 mana at all levels, so it's you can pretty much spam that every time it comes off cooldown. Really, you shouldn't have too many mana issues with Clockwerk, and if you just use Rocket Flare. Again, thankfully there really was no need to block the camp, but since I didn't really know what kind of lane I'd be against, blocking the camp was always a good idea. Because it seems like neither Juggernaut nor Bounty Hunter are willing to buy wards to deward that or even pull for this reason. So this is a much easier lane than you would normally get. Usually if you want to run safe lane properly, you want to have someone stacking and pulling those neutral camps. And the fact that they're not doing it now is really giving me a huge advantage, since the wave is always to my favor. As you can see, I never got close to their tower. I was never in a bad position so that I could get ganked. It was mostly a very easy lane from the beginning. Easy last hits with Rocket Flare. We're gonna have another quick pause here. Yeah, we had quite a few issues in the first 10 minutes. Lots of people were disconnecting. But yeah, in general, in the hard lane, this where I am right now is mostly like your as far as you should be going, because if you go further than that, it's very easy for someone to come behind and then block your escape path. So you really just want to stay there maximum. Use your Rocket Flare. In this case, since I had two melees that I was against, it's much easier for me to play a bit more balls out and stay close to the crease and maybe try and get a few extra last hits. Even though last hit wise I'm really close to Bounty Hunter, so it's really not a worry. And I did just hit my level 6, which means I will be leaving my lane really soon. I think now what I'll just do is put a point in my hook shot, replace the ward at the Radiant camp, make sure they can't spawn creeps there again, and then just go roaming from there. Again, so this was a much easier hard lane than you normally get. However, in most pub matches, this is how hard lanes usually go. I mean, if you see you don't have, if you see in the safe lane, the support isn't playing a good support, he's not stacking or pulling, you can just play it safe, soak up the XP, get some last hits, and you'll be okay. Plus your stout shield and just one set of tangos and the salve should be enough to keep you alive. You saw when Juggernaut tried to gank me at the beginning, the salve was able to get me to full HP, and the stout shield was able to buy me a bit more time, so I could avoid some of the harass. And yeah, now it's I'm content with my farm. I know that if I stay in lane, I'm not really gonna be able to get a kill, because Clockwerk is really good at surviving, not really killing. So at least by himself. So yeah, I'll just start roaming from now. Another quick pause. But yeah, this is how you offlane Clockwerk. Make sure to keep your distance. Spam your Rocket Flare because you have the mana for it. Use cogs if you're ever in trouble. Those are great for buying you time and space. And as soon as you hit level 6, if you see you can't contest the farm of the enemy safe laner, just start ganking. You can see Invoker is in a pretty bad position, so it's gonna go all downhill from here. Thank you. Bye.